Minasan konnichiwa. This is Lucelle again and welcome to my channel. So before I start, I'd like to say thank you so much for all your support with my first video. That really means so much to me and thus I'm so much motivated to continue doing this. Alright, so if the first video piqued your interest, then this vlog is for you. So even before I first started my vlog, a lot of you have already been asking how to apply in the JET program, what are the processes involved, how much money is involved, things like that. I know these are really very important questions, but I believe before I go to those topics, I'd like to talk about what is JET program. So in this video, I will talk about the general information about JET program or Japan Exchange and Teaching Program. So just for a short disclaimer, whatever I say in my videos is based on my experience. However, since today I'm going to talk about the general information of the JET program, I took some of the information from the official pages of the JET program and even the YouTube. They have actually YouTube video about what JET program is, so please check them out. And yeah, so I don't want to make mistakes, so I made them as references. But of course, I would like to put some of my opinions, some of my experiences on it. So let's go ahead and start. JET program, or in Japanese we call it 外国青年招致事業, or in Japanese English, JET program, and in English, JET program stands for Japan Exchange and Teaching Program. So as the name suggests, Japan Exchange and Teaching Program, it's not only teaching, right? There's also Japan Exchange. It means that there's something else aside from teaching. So accordingly, Japan Exchange and Teaching Program is a Japanese government initiative that brings mostly native speakers of English to Japan to take part in this international exchange program. So to be chosen as one of the participants in this international exchange program, you don't necessarily have to be a teacher. In my batch, I know co-jets or friends who actually are not teachers, but they came from private sectors or government entities. So yeah, no worries. Okay, so now let's move on to why do I think JET program is worth it? There are 4 reasons why I think JET program is special. So first, JET program is conducted by local authorities and other contracting organizations of Japan in collaboration with the following: MIC, MOFA, MEXT, and CLEAR. So I have here the guide so as I wouldn't make mistakes. So we have MIC, or Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communication, MOFA, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, MEXT, Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology, and we have the CLARE, or the Council of Local Authorities for International Relations. As a JET participant, I always receive emails from CLARE. So that's how official it is. And going to the next one, the second one, the most important or the focal point of JET program is what we call the internationalization. The intercultural exchange that happens in the JET program, in the course of the JET program, is actually the one that builds the soft diplomatic relations between 2 countries, that is Japan and the Philippines. So when you become a JET, you are like an instrument to build the relationship between those 2 countries. And so, leading to the third point, why JET is special. The JET program is limited only until 5 years. So there's what we call the after JET. That is when you return to your home country, you have to still do something else to use the learnings you have here through the JET program. But If you wish to continue to work here in Japan, I believe that Claire is always sending out emails about AfterJet career, which provides us career options and career opportunities here in Japan. So I think you don't have to worry about it. And the fourth one would be JET program is one of the largest international exchange programs in the world. I will flash here on the screen all the participating countries in the JET program. And the Philippines is very fortunate, very privileged to be one of the participating countries. And having said that, the JET program actually started in 1987, and accordingly, just recently in 2014, JET program started to accept participants from the Philippines. So according to the page, there were only 2 participants, Filipino participants at that time, and from then on, it started to increase every year. So as for me, as for my batch, I'm from batch 2019 and we are all 52. So imagine that. I really hope that the 2020 batch would be more than that number, because I would love to see a lot of Filipinos here representing the Philippines in the JET program. The number of participants. So for the Philippines, in total from 2014 to 2019, there are already 154 Filipino participants in the JET program. And as a whole, like total number of participants in all participating countries, as of July 2019, there were about 70,000 participants. So that's how large it is. And probably by now you already know that when you talk about JET program, it doesn't only mean ALT, the 3 roles or positions that are available for the JET program. The first one would be ALT, like this is like the biggest number in the JET program, or assistant language teacher. And next is a CIR, or coordinator for international relations, and the SEA, or sports exchange advisor. So the JET program participants are employed here in Japan in any of those positions that I have mentioned. So as for me, I can only talk about ALT, or assistant language teacher, because that is my position here. So according to the announcement provided by the official page of the JET program Philippines, the applicants must be first a Filipino citizen. So in order for you to apply in JET program Philippines, you have to be a Filipino. Next, possess excellent English ability both orally and in writing. So you have to be proficient in English, of course. And next, be physically and mentally fit to work abroad here in Japan. And last, hold a bachelor's degree or higher, or be able to obtain such qualifications by the designated arrival date. So if you think that you have those qualifications, I highly recommend you to apply. Alright, so the last one, the application schedule. So actually for this batch, for 2020 batch, the application is already over. I'm sorry guys, but of course you still have the next year for 2021 application. As for the shortlisted applicants, congratulations. I'm really very excited for the experience that awaits you. So the Japanese Embassy in Manila, particularly the JICC, would normally announce the recruitment around September, October, November. So if you are an aspiring one, take note of those schedules. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I was able to enlighten you somehow. I know there are so many information found in the internet, but I also believe that it's good to listen to someone who is in the community. For my next videos, finally I will be talking about the application process and the money that is involved when you do those processes. So please like and subscribe to my channel and share this to your friends who really want to be part of the JET program. See you soon! Mata ne!